Okay, here's my quick video tutorial on how to get this hologram box onto a laser sheet. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that all of your components here are properly named, bottom, right, left, top, or back, top, and glass. That way you know what you're selecting when you're placing everything on your laser sheet. If you're not sure, you can click and highlight and you'll see a little blue dash line underneath, and then you can slow click and you can rename them. Some of you might have parts that are buried underneath other assemblies. You have to kind of go in and figure that out. But once you have everything figured out, then you can move on. When you're ready to move on, make sure that your top level assembly is activated just like this. And then you can start by making a sketch. Your sketch needs to be on the front view. So just click front and pick any of this, any sketch plane on the front, just like this right here. And you're going to draw a 20 by 20 rectangle. Just a nice big 20 by 20 inch rectangle. 20 by 20. Finish your sketch, and we're ready to roll here. This represents our laser sheet, and we're going to place all of the parts that we're going to cut out of wood onto this sheet. Now you're going to switch over to, in this little window, to manufacture. So what you're going to do next is you're going to go to this setup window, and you're going to go to create manufacturing model. Once you do that, you're going to see this little manufacturing model appear. What I'd like you to do is open the little arrow next to it, and then open the next arrow again. And I'd like you to just turn off the eyeball next to everything that's not supposed to be cut out of wood. So like the phone and the glass. So only the stuff, let me tilt this a little bit, only the stuff that's going to be cut out of wood. So the bottom, the right, the left, the back, the top should be lit. And if you have anything buried, then of course you're going to want to go in there and find all that, but that's the only stuff that should be visible. Your next step is to go to right click on manufacturing model and edit the manufacturing model. Now what we're going to do is we're going to arrange all of these pieces flat onto the sketch. So go to modify, arrange, right here. You'll see what in that little preview what it's going to do. And then I can pick with a left click one at a time all of the things that I want to place onto the sheet. Looks like I have to turn off these light bulbs again. Apparently it turned them on. So I'm going to turn off my glass, turn off my phone, and I'm only going to pick my bottom. You'll see they start to populate over here in this window. My right, my left, my back, and my top. So you'll see them over here. Make sure that they're correct. If they're not, then you can delete them from the selection with this button. Then go to envelopes and make sure that your spacing is set to 0.1 for frame width and 0.1 for object spacing. And then for your sketch face, pick the sketch. Give it a moment, and it should lay everything flat. Once it does, click OK. Give it a moment, and now you have everything laying on a flat sheet. Now what you're going to do is you're going to create one final sketch on the front face of any of these components. And now we need to project the geometry of this onto the sketch. So go to Create, Project, and click the front face of each of these one at a time. Make sure they light up red as you're clicking. And then click OK. Looks like this one didn't go, so I'm going to press P for project, and I'm going to project it again. And I see that all the edges have been projected because they're all purple with little grip points at the ends. So now I'm going to click Finish Sketch, and my last step before we're done with this video is to open up the Sketches folder that appears underneath the manufacturing model. You'll see Sketch 1. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to Save as DXF. This will be what we use for the laser. Save this file to the desktop somewhere where you know where it is, and I'm going to call it Hologram Box, and I'm going to use my last name, Geist, Laser. That is it for this video, and now we can move on to the second video for preparing your laser box for laser cutting. All right, you can finish this edit and save your file and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day.